Post Central, please, Medic 4.
Send the vehicle in probably we're Central. Fast out ran to Miami, please.
Okay. Here we go. Arkansas 911 News is sponsored by Holcomb's Transport and Recovery and Window Mart. Window Mart is the proud sponsor of Arkansas 911 News. Window Mart is hiring now. Window Mart has been voted #1 best place to work 2 years in a row in the Sentinel Record Reader's Choice Award contest. You caught a glimpse of this a second ago, and you're about to see the whole episode just as soon as we hear this word from our other sponsor, Holcomb's Transport and Recovery.
Been in an accident, broke down on the side of the road? Don't know who to call? Call Holcomb's Transport and Recovery in Hot Springs for safe, secure towing of your vehicle. Fast, friendly service 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Don't stress, call the best. Holcomb's Transport and Recovery, the team in red.
If you would like to advertise or sponsor Arkansas 911 News, please send me a message on our Facebook page, Arkansas 911 News. So here we are on Ouachita Avenue, Saturday, with a wanted suspect that was fleeing from police. He made it up an antenna tower onto the LifeNet ambulance headquarters building. This suspect is Landon Kyle Davis, and he has, as he stands on that roof there, he has active warrants are out on Mr. Davis at this point. Hot Springs police have spotted him and they're chasing him, and he went up on the roof where he was promptly cornered by Hot Springs' finest. Mr. Davis is wanted for aggravated residential burglary, felony terroristic threatening, and domestic battery, as they're throwing his shoe back to him there. You know that roof's got to be hot. So he's standing there with one shoe on, one shoe off. One foot is burning probably on the roof. So the policeman tossed him his sandal back. And then, of course, from down below, the sergeant's going to toss up a water bottle to the suspect so he can stay hydrated. Tell me the police don't care. They're chasing him and they're giving him water so he won't die of a heat stroke. So he did things. He stood up, he sat down, he swung his legs over the rail, over the side there, and made everybody nervous. They didn't want to crowd him. Nobody wants to be the one that made him jump, because you got to explain that to the lieutenant later. Things like that don't look good on your eval. And then all of a sudden, here we go with the canine team of Officer Jones and Keena. They showed up. They're down there in the middle of your screen on the ground. Then the Hot Springs fire troops brought the big truck. They're going to get some results now. Scott's Auto Body in Hot Springs. 2 locations to better serve you. Crystal Hill Road and Cones Road. Whether you rip the front off of your brand new pickup truck or you just want the best paint job possible, Scott's Auto Body is where you're going to want to take your car, because Scott's can fix that. This jerky movement he's about to make here, right there, he did that several times as we were standing here watching this. Also, another canine team just showed up. That might be Officer Smith and Bear down there on the right side of your screen down there on the street talking to that lady. So now we've got 2 dogs here. We've got the entire probably day shift. And now we got the big fire truck. And Hot Springs Police Bicycle Patrolman Spencer is here, and at least 1 National Park Ranger. And we're on the top of the LifeNet building, so there's plenty of medical EMS response here, just in case. If you missed the Hot Springs Police saved that guy's life just now. I'll play it again. I missed the fall. He fell. Got hung up on the edge there, and Hot Springs police made their move. Saved that guy's life. Then LifeNet came with the stretcher because he's going to the hospital. Here's a shot of that tower, that radio antenna tower. I believe that's how he got up on the roof. Once he got up on the roof, he jumped that gap, we'll see it in a second, and ran over to that taller building. That's where I first saw him. He was up against that taller building up there. Then he ran down here to the Starlight Club and jumped that gap that's probably 5 feet wide. He jumped that and got on the LifeNet roof. Suspects get handcuffed. This guy was a felony suspect. Violent felony suspect. So they handcuffed him and secured him to this stretcher, hoisted him down the ladder, and off he goes to the hospital. Our suspect today here with this event is Landon Kyle Davis of Hot Springs. He's approximately 19 years old. He caught an aggravated robbery charge April of 17. The disposition of that case is unknown to me. Mr. Davis is the most recent target for Hot Springs Police Warrant Wednesday. That's a little feature they do weekly on Wednesday. They put out a wanted person, and it's pretty popular with the public. It's a little post they make on Facebook every Wednesday. Hot Springs Police have been able to solve cases with their Warrant Wednesday. They get tips all the time. People see these wanted people and they call in. That little tattoo Mr. Davis is sporting on the front side of his face is a money bag. For those of you that can't tell and you want to know, that is a money bag.
2 weekends ago, 32 employees from Window Mart volunteered for the Hills to Hammers for the Garland County Habitat for Humanity. This will be Window Mart's 22nd consecutive year to be a proud partner with the Garland County Habitat for Humanity. It's always an honor for Window Mart to be a part of the fun with Hills to Hammers. Window Mart is now hiring.